Good morning, everyone. Welcome you to Meet the Monk this morning on Monday, oh no, on Friday, September 12th. Yeah. And today we going to have a conversation with our guest, Venerable Pra Mahapiya Uttama Panyo, the abbot of what Broke Chetharam. Let's get to know his bio a little bit. Uh, พระมหาปิยะ Uttama Panyo, he graduated from uh, university in India. He finished his PhD in India, uh, and he also Dharma ambassador or Dhammatutta, as same as I am. We passed the same training to train the monk from Thailand to come and live and work here in the US and all around the world outside Thailand. Yeah. And he is now the abbot of Wat Broke Chetharam in Buffalo, New York. And one thing very important about Buffalo is located not far from Niagara Falls, which is very well known and I think well visited and one of the most tourist destination in the U.S. Beside the Grand Canyon of Arizona. So the Niagara Falls is one of them. Yeah. So his temple, as he told me, that his temple located about 10 to 15 minutes to the Niagara Falls. And I went to upstate New York over 20 years ago, and I believe that now there's a lot of change. Yeah. And also, he still hold the post as Deputy Secretary General of the Council of Thai People in the USA. So we just have the special Abbot meeting and Patamatuta meeting at Wat Wachira Thamapatip in Long Island last week. And now we are back to where we live and work. And let's welcome Thanajan to our program. Yeah. Good morning, Thanajan. Thank you for being here on our Meet the Monk today. Today we're going to have, I think, a light conversation about what can we learn about Buddhist Memorial Ceremony. But first of all, I would like to make the announcement that this program made possible with the sponsorship of the Council of Thai People in the USA. Our goal is to promote Buddhism, to promote the work of the Council. And actually, if you don't know yet, the Council have been here in the US for over 50 years. So our work with the corporation, with the Secretary General Office, which Ajahn Pramahapiya is one of the officer of the office, and he actually give me the idea. Why don't we do something in English? And I myself would like to do that as well. Especially, I have done this for over 20 years, but I haven't been doing online that much. Thank you for your inspiration, Thanajan. Yeah.
It's my pleasure, Ajahn. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. Would you tell us a little bit about your temple, where you are, and maybe in the future, our audience, our student, our community member that might be in Buffalo, New York, and I can direct them to visit you in Buffalo, New York. Yeah.
Ajahn, our center is in the middle. Uh, when I said in the middle, because 7 hours from here to New York City, 7 hours from here to Ottawa, the capital of Canada, 7 hours
Oh.
from here to Boston, and 7 hours from here to Washington D.C. That's why I call in the middle.
So you are in the middle, but when you say in the middle, it sound very close, yeah, to everything, but it's about 5 to 7 hour away. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, but
it's
yeah.
quite far
So,
because yeah,
but now with the traffic and everything, and also we can travel by car, not by foot. So it's
yeah.
still 7 hour. And
Mhm.
I really admire you. Last time we met in Long Island, New York for the meeting last week, actually. Yeah, we just have a
Yes,
conversation
yes.
last maybe Saturday or Sunday. Yeah.
Saturday, Chan,
That,
we have a good
uh,
meeting. Thank you
yes.
for sharing your idea. Yes.
Well, thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about Meet the Monk and promote our program with
Mm-hmm.
all the audience of monks at the meeting. Thank you very much for the opportunity for that. So today we are going to talk about uh, Buddhist Memorial Ceremony, or in Thai we call Sat Thai.
Yes, Ajahn.
Sat Sat Day,
Yeah.
or in the north we don't call Sat. I'm from the north.
Okay.
We call the 12 lunar month to dedicate the
Mm-hmm.
marriage to the dead, the deceased or people who pass away. So we're going to talk about this memorial ceremony and relate to Thai culture that we are part of it. We are from Thailand. We grew up with this. Very from very long time when I was young. The memory of the Satai, or the full moon of the the 10 lunar calendar, which is the 12 lunar calendar of the North calendar. So in the
Mm.
North, we count the month 2 months in advance,
Yes.
than the central area. So I remember the day before the full moon, my mother would normally prepare stuff, prepare her
Mm-hmm.
offering item to go to the temple on the full moon morning, and she would say, we have to prepare a lot, because we have a
Mm-hmm.
big family, and tomorrow is the day that if our family member who die, if they need any help, tomorrow is their opportunity to come out. We believe that they have been released from hell or from wherever
Mm-hmm.
to seek help. If they have family, they can they they might get help or to get married. They
Yes.
can be born or reborn in another place. And my mother said, be good boy, not be doing bad boy. So
Mm-hmm.
your grandpa, your grandma might come to you or somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she would say that do not go out of the house after dark. Or I think it's her strategy not to let me get out from the house to go to my friend house to do something like
Mm-hmm.
child childish thing, at that
Yes.
time. Uh, so normally in Thailand, the 10 lunar month is the month that we dedicate to the uh, commemoration to the person who died,
Mm-hmm.
and on the full moon of the 10th lunar month, which is already passed. I think the full moon is on the 5th, correct, Tarajan? It's on the 5th
Mm-hmm.
or on the 6th. On last full moon is on Sunday or on Sunday, right?
Yes. Yeah.
It was
In
last Sunday that was full moon. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Last Sunday,
So last Sunday, right?
September 7.
When we yeah, September 7th. Yeah,
Yeah.
when we have the Patimok, listening to the Patimok together at Vachira Thampatit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Ajahn, normally here, when we talk about Memorial Day in the US, it is the day that we dedicate to remember those military personnel who died while serving the armed forces, of the U.S. And
Mm-hmm.
actually, in the U.S., we observe on the last Monday of May, which is a few months ago. Yeah, and that
Yes.
is the U.S. Memorial Day, which is the federal holiday, the day that we remember those who die, or our soldier, our military personnel who died in the battlefield or while serving the armed forces.
Mm-hmm.
And but in Buddhism or in Thai Memorial Day have a bigger meaning, not specifically for any group or anybody especially, but for anybody who died. Correct, Hanajan?
Yeah.
Can you tell our audience, all of us here who might still new to the concept of Thai Buddhist Memorial Ceremony or Buddhist Memorial Day,
Mm-hmm.
can you tell us about the history of this day when we started? Uh, then we will go from there. I'll ask some question that
Mm-hmm.
other audience might want to know. Yeah.
Yes. When we talk about Buddhist Memorial Day service, normally I think about one of the proverb that I always uh, tell my friend. Uh, they said that gratitude is the sign of the noble soul. I think it's very profound and deep meanings. Gratitude, or in Pali we call katanyu, kata veti. Katanyu or gratitude is the sign of the noble soul. We have the Pali to we call nimittang sathurupanang katanyu kata vetita. It's similar. The meaning is similar to this. When we talk about Memorial Day service, we think about the person who passed away. It might be our family or someone that we love. We think about them. Normally, I think when we talk about this, I think the meaning of our life lie on 2F, Ajahn. The meaning of our life or our life have the meaning because of 2F. The first F is family. Family make our life meaningful because without family, our life is nothing. That is the first F, family. And the second one is friends. Our friends make our life meaningful. Family and friends make our life meaningful. If you think about the Buddha, he went from the palace to the forest to seek for liberation. After he got the answer, he come back to his family, tell them about the truth of life, and share his knowledge with his friend that make the Buddha outstanding or make his life meaningful, and we can still remember him. I think during this time in Asia or even in America is the time of uh, happiness, because this time is the time of harvest. You know, we now we the fruit that we plant or the rice that we plant, we is the time for us to harvest. We has a lot of food, we have a lot of fruit, everything. Then we think about our family and our friend before we live together, we eat together, and now they pass away. We think about them when we have a good time. I think that is the time that we think about someone who did something good for us. According to the story of the Buddhist Memorial Service, we always refer to the king. I'm not sure you heard the name of the king. His name is Pimpisara. You know,
Oh
the
yes,
king named
he's a good friend
Pimpisara.
of the Buddha.
Yeah, he's the
He was a good friend to the Buddha, and also he's a very faithful
mm,
uh, Buddhist, to the Buddha. Yes, I think we know him if we are the monk,
yes.
we have to know we have to know King Pimpisara. Yes,
Uh-huh. I think King Pimpisara is the the person who start this ceremony. According to the story, after the Buddha got enlightenment, he went to give the first sermon at Saranath to 5 ascetics, and they all become his student, become enlightened person. And then he spent the first Vatsa there. He got about 60 students. Uh, 60 students. After the end of Vasa, he traveled back to uh, where he got enlightenment, and he gave the teaching to 1,000 ascetic there, and they all become his student. And he traveled to Makata or Rajakaha, the capital of Makata state in the Buddha time. And because he promised to the king at that time that he if he find out the liberation, or if he find out the answer, he will come back to share the answer with the king. And he keep his word, and he returned back to the Rajakaha, or the capital of the Makata state. And over there he give the teaching to the king and uh, his staff. About one 100 110,000 people listen to the Buddha teaching, and all of them become his student. And after the service, after the teaching, the king offered the Buddha the first temple. He offered the first
mm.
temple that we call the bamboo forest temple. It's still in India. If you went to India, you can see that. I used to live in India for almost 6 years. We always go there to pay respect to the first Buddhist temple.
I
And
went there twice. Yeah, I went there twice. Yeah.
And to make the story short, Ajahn, his relative who passed away for long time, and because of their bad karma, they born as the realm or the world of hungry ghosts, or we call Peta. Beta in Pali, a hungry ghost. They are waiting for someone to dedicate the merit to them. And until King Pimpisara is one of their relatives who born as a king, and he make a merit, but he still not dedicate the merit to them. In the night, uh, he heard the strange voice, and he scared. Early in the morning, he went to the Buddha and asked, "What is that?" And the Buddha said that, "Oh, it is your relative. They become hungry ghosts, and they want, they waiting for you to dedicate the merit for them." And and after that, the king Pimpisara, after he offer food or offer something to the Buddha and the monk, he dedicate the merit to his relative, and they uh, accept or they receive that merit, and they uh, born in the another uh, world, and also they become a happy person. That is the story in short,
Sorry.
Ajahn, about memorial Buddhist memorial service.
Well, thank you, Tanajan, for sharing this story about the beginning of the Buddhist Memorial Day from the time of the past, you know. And I think Ajahn already explained that just to help our audience to understand and keep it short. Yeah. So you mentioned about the Memorial Day as the day of gratitude, you know, the
Mhm,
day that we think about our ancestor, you know, our family, our grandfather, grandmother, great grandparent, and who have done good thing to us, to our family, and yeah. So when we have the ceremony at the temple, I always mention about the Thai Memorial Day or the Buddhist Memorial Day is the day of gratitude, and you say you quote the teaching of the Buddha that being grateful or having gratitude towards someone who have done good thing to you is a sign of a good person,
mhm,
and which is good. And yeah, so I think uh, King Pimpisara, when he offered the temple to the Buddha, and he didn't know. Yeah, I believe he didn't know that. Well,
mhm,
he have done a great good karma, you know. And his cousin, as we study the story of the Buddha, that be born in a hungry goat. Our audience, uh, our human being existence is not the only one in the cycle of life. You know, and if you do good thing, you can be born. You might be born as a human being. If you do a
mhm,
very good karma, you might be born in heaven. But if you do bad karma, you might be born in a difficult life, in a lower form of life. And his family who died before him, they're born as a hungry goat. You know, and Ajahn, as I know that the hungry goat don't eat like a normal food. The food for the hungry goat is married.
yes,
Is it correct, right? Yeah.
yes.
And so you learn about this more than that than me because of before you finish finish your Pali education, you study a lot of the Chakata or the life of the Buddha we call Dhammabod. You know, so King Pisara, he didn't know how to share the merit. You know, and so he he was disturbed by a lot of noise and string, and he went to ask the Buddha. Yeah. And then the Buddha suggests to him that, oh, you should dedicate the marriage to your family, and that is the beginning of the memorial ceremony. Here, I think in Buddhism, correct that. That's why uh, we after we have done something good, we always join our hand together and then say sadhu. No?
Mm,
Yeah,
well done.
yeah.
Sadhu mean well done.
Uh,
It's a good thing to do.
it's good thing to do, and to that's one thing I also teach our community member here too. Who new to Buddhism, new to our culture, that we should either congratulate or uh, rejoice the marriage with that person or to dedicate the marriage to others. And again, in Thailand, what do we do? And when we normally celebrate the gratitude day, if you may call, or the memorial day in Thai Buddhist culture, can you tell us about when and when we actually do that? Because we do have some time, a particular time of the year.
Yeah, Ajahn, normally we do in the month of September. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, because Sat Thai, because during the time this month, because it's the harvest time, a lot of good food, a lot of fruit, a lot of things. After we harvesting, we think about our family, we think about our friend, and we think about our community, especially the monk, the monk
Ah,
who
okay.
preserve the goodness for society, who be the example of society. Like we try to take care everyone in the community as Buddhists. We try to take care of our family, our friend, and also the spiritual leader who leads us,
Mm.
or he who guide us good and bad, uh, who treat us how to behave or how to live a happy life. We celebrate in the month of September, Ajahn, in Thailand.
Oh, in September,
Yes.
especially on the full moon of September of the 11th of September, correct? And which is
Yeah.
already passed. But we still in the month of September.
Yeah.
And nowadays, since we live in the US, it coincide with one of a very uh, important day in the US history, which is September 11th, which is yesterday.
Hmm.
That is also the day to commemorate people who died during September 11th event. So we commemorate that, and very fortunate that when I visit Long Island, I got to visit the National September 11 Memorial Site and the museum, and so it's pretty uh, remarkable and very moving place, very powerful place of the memorial on the ground zero of World Trade Center in the past. Now they build, and so it's very important for many of us. If you knew that the Buddhist Memorial Day we celebrate on the full moon of September, and here in Thailand, and also when Buddhism moved to the U.S. Now we try to bring what we can bring and share. And you talk about uh, being grateful, and
Yeah.
the essence or the importance of this ceremony is to show your gratitude. When you because of September is the harvest season, so when you when you eat something good, when you have some good food, good thing, you think about your family and the family who's still here and the family who already died. Correct? That
Yes.
you try
Uh,
to do things to help them. Yeah.
yeah. Ajahn, the Buddha, he mentioned four benefit when we do Memorial Day service, or when we think about someone who passed away, and we try to do something good, wholesome action, and dedicate the merit to them. The Buddha, he mentioned in Tirokutta Sutta, one of the good teaching and well-known teaching. And the Buddha, he mentioned that when we do something like this, we get for benefit for ourselves, for our family, for our community. I think it's very good. I want to share with our friend here.
Yes,
The
please,
first,
please. Yeah.
yeah, the first benefit, the Buddha, he mentioned in this sutta, he said that so yati dhammo ja ayang nitassito. He said that in this way, the proper duty to relative has been shown. It means that when you do something good and dedicate the merit to your family who passed away or your friend who passed away, you show the what we call the Dhamma or Yati Dhammo, the Dhamma of family or relative, like gratitude is the Dhamma that we all mention. Even the Buddha himself, he showed us that gratitude is very important, is the foundation of our life. When you do something good and you think about someone you love who passed away, that is the gratitude that you show to the people, to the community, that you still remember them because of their good deed. That is the first benefit. You preserve the what we call the Dhamma or the duty of the family. And the second benefit, the Buddha, he mentioned that Petana Pucha Jakata Urara. Great honor has been done to the dead. It means that the first one, you show the Dhamma in your mind, and the second benefit, you also dedicate the merit to the person who passed away. You know, if they
Mhm.
in the situation to accept it, they can accept it. That is the second benefit. When you do good thing and then you dedicate the merit to them, they will be happy. Like the hungry ghosts, they can accept the merit. That is the
Merit.
second benefit. And the third benefit, I think, is quite important. He said that palancha pikku namanupatinang. I think, and
Uh-huh. Yes.
monks has have been given strength. Like when you do something like this, you come to the temple, you offer something, and the monk can use, or you donate some money. The monk can run the temple or the center. They can run the project to teach the people about good and bad, or to teach and share meditation, the way to calm the minds, or other project that is good for the society. Remember one time, one of the king in the Buddha time, when he see the Buddha, he bowed to the Buddha and kiss the Buddha feet. And the Buddha quite surprised and said, "Oh, His Majesty, why you do like this? Uh, it's too much." He said that, "Oh, you know, Buddha, uh, before our kingdom has many thrift, many problems. When you come to stay here, you teach the people about good and bad. And now I don't have to worry because we have less bad people. We don't have to spend money to take care the people, we don't have to spend money in the prison or in the jail because less prisoner in the prison and jail, something like
Very
that.
good.
And the third benefit means you take care, you when you do offering to the monk, and also you give them the power, you give them the strength, they can go on, or they can do something good for society. That is the third benefit. And the last benefit is tum hehi punyang pasutang anapakanti. The merit you acquire isn't small. That means when you do something good, you yourself also get the benefit of good action. Like when you do something good, you feel happy. You also get the benefit, not just only your family, not just only the monk community or the church community or the school community, that they get the benefit. When you see this, oh, a lot of people get the benefit from your wholesome action or from your gratitude. I think that's why the Buddha he asked us to continue to preserve this or to take care or to do this. That is the four benefit when we do something like this in the Buddhist Memorial Service, Ajahn.
Oh, that's very good. Very profound teaching, Tanajan.
Mm.
Just to give everyone forward gratitude, merit to the dead, and then give strength to the monk. And then the last one, what Tanajan? The last one
The
is,
last one, you yourself get the benefit from your
oh,
wholesome.
okay. Okay, so yourself experience merit by being happy, being very
Mm.
delight,
Yes.
and being very peaceful. That's for benefit,
Mm.
gratitude,
Yes.
and then help the dead with dedicate the merit to the hungry god, and then help the
Support.
monk, give
Yeah.
them support the monk who are American, who is contemplative, who don't have any worldly work to do. You support them, and the last one is your merit return to you. You're happy by doing all of this, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why giving alms, giving food, giving feed the monk in our culture is very important. It's a priority, and so I try to teach my student here, community here, that okay, if you learn about Buddhism, one thing that you have to learn is the culture of sharing, the culture of giving, right? So
Mm.
people give uh, give very easy, and the tradition of feeding the monk in the morning, offer breakfast, offer lunch offering, is one very important thing in Buddhist culture. Yeah,
I think
and
the giving can sustain our society. Without giving, without sharing, our society cannot survive because it will be the hell on
right,
earth. If we
there
have,
will be a lot of
yeah,
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, it will be the hell on earth. It will be difficult to live, uh, because people will have a lot of selfish. They think about only
Right,
themselves,
right, right,
and
right.
see each other as maybe not human beings, full of
Hmm.
selfish, full of anger, hatred, and that will be the problem for the society. I think giving or sharing is the foundation of our society. If you take a look at every society, every religions, giving and sharing is the basic teaching of all religions. in Buddhism
Correct.
too.
Yeah.
We start with dana. Dana is giving or sharing. This is important to think about other, not just only yourself. When you start to think about other, that means you start to learn about giving or sharing, because normally the nature of human beings, we always think about ourselves first. But when we start to
Right.
think about other, we start to learn about giving and sharing. Your mind will open, and the world is become bigger, not small or narrow. That's why I think it's important to preserve the Buddhist memorial service or memorial day service in any culture, because we think about the people in the past. Because of them, that's why we are here. A lot of sacrifice, a lot of dedication that make this world a better place to live.
Very well said, Hanajan. And yes, I totally agree with you about that. And, sharing and giving something that you can share with other people, or even giving yourself by sharing your time, your labor,
Hmm.
to help other people as you can. And also giving is one of the foundation in spiritual world, especially in Buddhism, right? The Buddha would not be enlightened if he didn't perfect dana parami. Uh,
Hmm.
that's what we learn, Tanajan, right? Yeah,
Yes.
that there will be no Buddha if he do not learn how to give and do giving. I think that's something that we can learn from the Buddhist Memorial Day, that learn this. Uh, we learn about the teaching of gratitude, and we help our relatives who die with sharing merit with them, sharing our peace and happiness with them, and also we give the monk the strength. Or not only the monk in Buddhism, can be any contemplative, uh, right, Hanajan? Not only the monk, but can be any spiritual person who live their life in a contemplative way to do the work, for all of us, as a monk. I became a monk when I was 15 years old, and I'm still here. And now, this year, in the next few days, I'm going
Hmm.
to be 57. I have been here for that long because of the dana, from our community. And
Yeah.
otherwise, I think both of us wouldn't be here today. So when we have something, and when we have something, we get something, we think about our loved one. Uh, I
Ajahn,
feel
can
our, yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
I want to share one story with you.
yes.
This story
Our
from
audience too.
yeah, this story from one of the owner of the company. Yes, he said that he came to U.S. with his mother like 50 years ago. At that time, he flew from Thailand. At first, he stopped at Hawaii. Uh, when he stopped there, he met a couple, maybe from Japan or something. And uh, at that time, he and his mother and his brother, they traveled together. And one of the couple from Japan, they met at the airport, and they they said, "Oh, I'm going to the restroom. Can you take care of my belonging?" And then three of them start to like question, what's going on? What inside his bag? Why we have to take care for him? Is he bad thing? Something like that. And after that, the couple they brought some hamburger and they share with the family. And then they start to question, why you give us this? What you want? What you want from us? This is the good food or is this poison? And the couple they said that, oh, I used to have that kind of experience before. I saw you come to America the first time and you don't know where to go, what to eat, where to buy. I have that kind of experience and I know I didn't want anything from you, but I just want to help you. But one thing, if you want to pay me back, he said that giving forward, Ajahn, giving forward mean you can do something like this to other people who need help. We didn't want anything from you because we don't have that kind of experience. We have difficulty when we come first to the US, and then someone did something like this to us. And when we see some opportunity, that's why we want to do something good for others. Please, giving forward, that is the thing. I think nowadays, because of, maybe bad news or we heard a lot of bad story here and there, we start to lose hope in human beings. Don't lose hope in good things. I think we can do good thing in any circumstance if we see the opportunity to do. Just try to do good, and maybe it make someone day. Maybe it helps someone to change the whole world. I think it is very good story that I want to share today.
Very good, very good, Ajahn. I
Mhm.
really like that story and the example, and because of nowadays, we hardly trust anyone, right? Because of
Mm,
something bad over here, something bad over there, and we hardly trust. We seem to question everyone, and sometimes they come to us with good intention, with good action,
mm,
and the first thing that we come in mind, we suspect them first that
yeah.
what's wrong, or
Mm,
maybe he might have something illegal, and
yeah.
like you go, nowadays you go to the airport, right? You have to take care of your stuff, and you cannot just, okay, can you look after my bag? I'm gonna go to the restroom. They will say no, we
Yeah.
don't know you, except your friend that go with you.
Mm,
And I think nowadays somehow our society teaches to suspect everyone, not try to make a friend, and which is very unfortunate, and especially after separate life, so you seem to suspect everyone. Do they have this? Do they have that? You're gonna do something bad, or if you look after a strange person's stuff, and or they might have something illegal. They might have some explosion nearby or something like that. So that is not a good attitude that we should cultivate toward one another. And so that's very good story that
mm,
in the world there's still many good people. Not to suspect anyone, and I think we just learn how to trust one another, and the teaching that we can learn from uh, the Buddhist Memorial Day is being gratitude, making
mm,
friends, and with having loving kindness and compassion. And one of my friends told me that since we heard a lot of bad things happen in the last week or a couple days ago, and he mentioned to me that it seemed like we lose the battle of mindfulness. I said,
mm,
no, we're not. We're not losing. We are working in progress. We just have to keep working. And we cannot give up now. If we give up now, the world will be a difficult place. Yeah,
yeah, I think we can be the light. It is our, it is all our responsibility. It is our duty. Yesterday, I went to the prison and I talked to our friend there that you are the hope, you are the light, you can be the change. Yes. If you see something not good, you can be like, you can change, but start from
right,
yourself.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think it's important.
and
Mhm.
yeah. Thank you. You mentioned about one of your good work is to teach Buddhism and meditation in the place, at the place that nobody wants to go. Which is in the prison. So I'm glad that you're still doing that. I used to do that in the past, and I wouldn't say I stopped, but I have some other thing to do now. I would like to go back to that again, teaching Buddhism and meditation to uh, what we call forgotten people. People not
Mhm.
really think about people who served their time uh, in the prison, in jail. So I really thank you for doing that for our community, and keep doing that. And yes, because of these people, most of society, I think, uh, abandon them, or um, not think good thing about them, because of our
Yeah.
society seem to
Yes.
label them as a
Mhm.
criminal, bad people, but they're still good people. And in my experience, they're very respectful. Yeah.
Mhm. I think everyone make mistake at one
Right.
time or at one point, but luckily we are not there. uh,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, we might make mistake or small mistake or big mistake. We are not sure. Like if we are not arahanta yet, we still not sure. Maybe someday we might get very angry and maybe do something very bad, and we can end up there. That's why I think we have to practice mindfulness, because it can save us, it can help us in the difficult time. At least we not like, what to say, get lost somewhere and do
Yes.
something
Yeah.
very bad. Mhm.
Yeah. And that's the good thing that you do. Because of these people who serve their time. Many people they blame themselves for the mistake that they did. I think that I told them that the past already passed. And you have to start a new thing, new good karma if you can do.
Mm.
Don't live your life in a path that is done. You serving your time, and I'm really thankful to you that you are doing that. Ajahn,
Yeah.
we have about five. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I think it's our pressure as a Buddhist monk, because people, they serve us, they give us food and facility. That's why we can survive. They support us to study, practice, and preserve the teaching. And then we, if we have an opportunity to share what we learn and practice, I think is the payback, is the thing
Right,
that
right,
we
right,
can give back to our society. Like when we live in the U.S., because we don't have an income, and also we got the what we call Medicaid from the
right.
government, and then it is from the people. I think this is the thing that we can give back to them, to the society. Uh-huh. I think
But,
that's
but
why that's why I think every day when we wake up, I think we should do two things. The first thing, we should do something good for ourselves, like maybe study or learn something new, or maybe exercise. You can have a good health, or eat something, eat good food, or meditate to get or improve the quality of your mind. That is the thing that you can do for yourself. And then think about other, what you can do to your friend, your family, your society. Maybe a little thing, maybe maybe when you see your friend, smile to them, yeah, say good word to them, not say bad word. It might hurt their feeling. Something like that.
uh,
It's the little thing you can do to make our society a better place to live, or something like that. Yeah, when you wake up, think about it.
yeah. So actually, what you said is to practice the Dharma that we talked about earlier is being grateful, showing
Mm,
your gratitude. I I I think the same or similar way that my whole life, my public lives, to serve the community who support us in so many ways, and is also the way to pay back our gratitude to the society. As you mentioned about, we don't have, we are not a paid salary person. It means our work, we don't get like an income and anything like that, like other people. But we get what we call the merit, and what people share with us, so we can sustain our life, we can live on, we can do good thing to our community, and that is the good, I think, Dharma that we can learn from the Thai Buddhist Memorial Day or Buddhist Memorial Day. And so that is, I think, our conversation that we have this morning with Venerable Thanajan Pramahapiya.
mm,
We learn a lot from him, and I'm very pleased that he shares some of the benefit that we get, from doing this, and one of that is, the Dharma. One thing, gratitude. You help the dead by helping or giving them merit, and then you help the living, which is you help the monk. If you give the donation or make dana to the monk, you give strength to the monk so they can do a good work for society, and also you yourself experience uh, peace and happiness for doing good things. And that is the dharma that we get from our conversation with Venerable Thanajan Pramahapiya, the abbot of Wat Buddhameta. And one thing that, thank you for all the comment that our audience share with us this morning. Uh, we have our venerable friend Ajahn Kukai. Thank you for the teaching as well. Yes, everyone make mistake. We should not live by mistake. We should correct that, and how we correct that is correct from being present, doing good thing now here. And I really enjoy having a conversation with you, Thanajan. And thank
Thank you.
you again for
Thank
being
you for having me.
available. Yeah, for being available and for sharing your wisdom, your dharma, and also your experience and your work for the community where you serve, which is in Buffalo, New York, and in that area because you live in the center of 7 hours away from, I would say, the main city. The main city, Boston, Washington D.C., New York, and how about Pennsylvania? Yeah, how many hours from Pennsylvania?
um, uh, from what they call the capital of Pennsylvania is about 6 hours.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So you are like a center of the big city and the East Coast. Yeah, very good.
Yes. Yes.
And thank you. Yeah, thank you, Hannah-chan, for being here this morning. I really enjoy. I hope that we will invite you back and to our program because of our program is uh, one of our goal is to inspire many other monks who live here in the U.S. and who live somewhere else outside Thailand to start to do the public work of serving the community in a wider area. For example, outside Thai Lao community, we have to think about the people here and the people who are not Thai, who don't understand Thai, who don't understand Lao, can can learn about the Dharma, just like we can learn from you today that you share with us the benefit of the Buddhist Memorial Day. We think about our family who already passed. We also think about people who still live, how we can support them. And that is very, 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 very good, very helpful. And again, today, our audience, thank you for your feedback and thank you for following our program, Meet the Monk with Ajahn Sarayut. I'm doing the live streaming from our little studio at Wat Buddhametta in Tucson, Arizona. And with our technology, we have the connection with Thanajan Pramapiya, who live in East Coast, upstate New York, in Buffalo, New York, at the border town to Canada. And if you happen to travel to upstate New York to Buffalo, please stop by and visit and pay respect to Venerable Pra Mahapiya at Wat Broadgate, Chetharam. If you want his exactly address, you can contact me privately to Messenger. And again, thank you everyone for being here, and thank you Thanajan Piya for coming to
Thank
our
you.
program. Meet the Monk.
My
Hope to see
pleasure.
you next time.
See you,
Thank
Ajahn.
you.
Take care.
See you.
Have a
You
good
take
day.
care. You too. Have a good day. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me post about the benefit. Yeah. Okay, everyone, and now we almost at the end of our program. Yeah, I would like to make a short announcement about the work of our temple that we are going to have on this coming Sunday. We're going to have our Saturday on Sunday, and if I if you live here in Tucson or nearby Tucson, and you can travel to Wat Buddhameta, we have a Buddhist Memorial Day service uh, at Wat Buddhameta from 9:30 to 1 o'clock approximately this coming Sunday, which is September 14. And this is the schedule. And we start the ceremony at 9:30 and conclude it around 1:30 approximately. Yeah. So hope to see you here this coming Sunday, and also this coming Sunday, our community, my student, would like to celebrate my 57th birthday. So we're going to have a birthday cake blessing here at Wat Buddhameta on this coming Sunday, which is on my birthday as well. So I would like to extend my invitation to all of you on behalf of our Buddhist community of Wat Buddhameta to join us for this very important ceremony of Buddhist memorial ceremony, Buddhist memorial ceremony of what Buddha Metta, So I want to share with you the teaching that I can sum up from talking with Thanajan Pramahapiya this morning, that the benefit of doing good karma on Memorial Day, uh, first helping uh, the dead by sharing merit, giving the strength to the monk. Our first one is hold on. Let me fix that and share that again. So the first one is gratitude, and the second one is helping the dead by sharing merit, and the third one is giving strength to the monk or to any contemplative, so they can sustain their good work, good their life, and then you yourself experience happiness from doing good things. That is the benefit of the uh, participating or doing good thing on Memorial Day, and is also considered the day of gratitude. It's the day of gratitude. If you, I hope that you can join us this coming Sunday at Wat Buddha Metta. And again, everyone, until we see you again, and thank you for following our program. Now we will conclude our ceremony, our program this morning.